Why have Sony even bothered? And I'm not even joking. What is the point in making a headset like this that has haptic feedback, it has adaptive triggers, it has the eye tracking? Eye tracking, it's massive. Eye tracking is probably the biggest feature, I think, on this headset. And they're making it so it's not available with their PC adapter. And it makes me completely question, what is the actual point? Not only are you going to have to spend £50 or $60 on this adapter and then buy the lead that they're not going to supply, because why would they? But then it's going to drop potentially basically all the features that make this headset what it actually is. And then it makes me question, well, are they basically ending it? I did a video last week saying how I actually thought that they weren't ending it anymore, that it might look more positive, that games are coming that you not necessarily think were coming, you know, if they were going to cancel it altogether. So they still have developers on the side developing games for the headset. But with the fact that they're not including support for all the features that make this headset so great, I can't suggest this as a PC viable headset. Unless you already own one and you don't own any other headset. The advantages are it's going to have 4K, so 2000 to times 2040 per eye. It's going to have 110 degrees of field of view. It will have finger touch detection and the see-through view, which is black and white. It's also going to have foveated rendering, but it's not going to be with eye tracking. And it's going to support the 3D audio where the games support it. But honestly, eye tracking, no eye tracking, it just makes it laughable. Like I say, if you already have one, and you don't have any other headset, maybe it makes sense. Maybe it makes sense to actually buy the adapter for 50 quid and then the lead probably about 5-10 quid. But if you've got a Quest 3, I mean, if you've got a Quest 2, the only thing that would stand out there is the 4K visuals, but I still think you're probably going to get better visuals on the Quest 3 and the Pico 4 when it comes to PC. Basically, this puts this in the same league as the DPVR E4, really. Probably got a better screen. But my question is, when the eye tracking comes into it, how we're going to make sure that the pupil distance is correct. There's loads of little things where I just think eye tracking makes it easy to get your sweet spot correct. It makes games more immersive, and not to include it, I can't suggest it. I think this is basically still a good accessory to your PS5 if you want a more immersive experience, for example, when it comes to GT7. It feels like they've just included this just in case. The potential is that they build the library and get more games, but I don't understand why you wouldn't then just go, well, we've got a load of games in the PSVR category, we'll just backdate them. So I suspect that when it comes to controls and such like that, that just might be a pain. That coupled with the fact that the new Astro Bot game doesn't have PlayStation VR2 support, it's not looking good. Again, how can they do this? How can they have gone a week ago for me thinking, maybe I should be a bit more positive about the PlayStation VR2, to, oh god, it's all gone wrong again. I'll still be using this for some of the games that not necessarily are going to... I mean, let's face it, Behemoth looks really good. It looks like it's going to be better on the PSVR2 than it is going to be on the Quest 3, because it's running from the PlayStation 5, which has always been its advantage. I know people don't see it as an advantage, but it is. That thing is a beast. Coupled with the eye tracking and foveated rendering, it just makes it an insane headset, really. I know it's not cheap, but but the price has come down on it actually in the last week. I think that might be an offer, but I think you can get it for about £100 cheaper. So the only way I could suggest this is if you've got a PS5. At the moment, I just don't see the point. I suppose it's an added bonus, but without eye tracking, without haptic feedback, without the adaptive triggers, it's so disappointing. It's like they're giving you something and then taking away. They're giving you one thing and taking away 4 things. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know. Are you going to be buying this adapter? Or is there no point? Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.